Welcome to Math TV with Professor V. It is Tuesday, May 16th, 2023. Here's your integral of the day. Indefinite integral of secant cubed 9x dx. So if you want to pause the video and give it a try on your own, I won't give any spoilers. And then I'm just going to jump right into it. We're going to need to use integration by parts, and this one, boomerangs. So when we do integration by parts, we have to pick what is going to be u and what is going to be dv. And to help us do that, I'm going to break this up and write it as secant 9x times secant squared 9x dx. So remember, when choosing u and dv, there's two big things. dv has to be somebody who's antiderivative, you know, because in the very next step you find v. The other thing is you want the product of du and v to be as easy as possible to integrate, because you're not going to end up integrating u. So if there's something really icky, usually I let it be u, because you're not going to have to deal with it when it comes to the integration part. Okay, so based on what's going on here, whose antiderivative do you know? Right off the bat, really easy peasy, because that should be dv. I'm looking and I'm like, oh yeah, secant squared. I know that antiderivative. That one's no big deal. Secant squared 9x dx. That antiderivative is just 1/9 tangent 9x. Okay. And what if you're like, oh, I don't really remember all my, trig derivatives and antiderivatives? Well, stop it. Memorize them. There's no way around it. That means u is going to be the only thing that's left, which is secant 9x. And then du is derivative of that. Let me scoot this over, because we know derivative of secant 9x is going to be 9 secant 9x tan 9x dx. All right? Good. So we have our original integral, secant cubed 9x. I'm going to call it I. Okay, that original integral I is equal to uv, that product. So that's going to be 1/9 secant 9x tan 9x minus integral v du. And before I write the product out, I can already tell 9 and 1/9 will cancel. And then look, I've got a tangent 9x and another one. So we've got tangent squared. So I have secant 9x tangent squared 9x dx. Okay, let's see. We got to keep going. How am I going to get it to boomerang? Well, you're just going to bust out Pythagorean identity right here. You're going to replace tan squared 9x with secant squared 9x minus 1. And then you have this secant 9x sitting out here, don't you? Yes, we do. We do, Professor. Okay, great. And this all equals integral I. Where am I going with this? Okay, we're going to distribute. Ba-doom, ba-doom. So, write out everything every step of the way. When you get lazy is when careless mistakes happen. Minus, now watch this, integral. This is secant cubed 9x dx, and then I'm just going to right away, boom, split it up whilst I distribute. Check that out. Integral secant 9x dx. Do you see? It boomeranged. Do you see? This is my original integral I. From right here. You see it? Secant cubed. It came back. So that's basically minus an I that we have over there. Well, let's add I to both sides. Okay, so I'm going to add it over here. Now this is gone. Now on the left I have 2I equals 1/9 secant 9x tan 9x plus integral secant 9x dx. Ooh, how peculiar. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and divide everything by 2 first. So I equals 1/18 secant 9x tan 9x plus 1/2 integral secant 9x dx. And then now we just have to integrate secant 9x. Do you remember antiderivative of secant theta? Ooh, you do need to memorize it. ln, absolute value. Secant theta plus tan theta plus c. Now the only difference here is we've got a 9 in front of the x. At this point in your calculus career, you shouldn't have to use sub just for a little constant. You just know you're going to divide by 9, right? So then we're done. So this is going to be 1/18 secant 9x tan 9x dividing by 9. So now I have also 1/18 ln absolute value secant 9x plus tan 9x, close it up, plus c. Voila. Chef's kiss. That was fabulous. Hope you enjoyed it. Give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new here and you're not subscribed yet. And if you have finals coming up, I wish you lots of luck, lots of success. Study, study, work hard. And if you're done, congratulations. Relax. Hope you enjoy the integrals of the day and other content that I put out as well. You can catch me on Instagram and TikTok at MathTV with Professor V. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.